The inspirational new movie, We Are Marshall, follows the true story of a city torn apart by tragedy and a man who was able to bring it back together. Matthew McConaughey plays that man, football coach Jack Lengyel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you've done, what, 37 movies, and you said this is only the second time that you read the script, you put it down, and you said, I'm in.
I'm in.
Why?
Such a beautiful story. And it was true. You know, I mean, so many of the times, most of the time, what we do is we read a script and it's fictional. And if it's good, it moves you. But this one was as good or better than anything I'd ever read, and it was true. So that's that extra added bonus that gives you a little resonance that you go, you know what, this is going to be more than just making a movie. This is going to have an effect on some people's lives. A community devastated by this terrible tragedy back in 1970. The entire football team, the coaching staff, boosters, 70 people crash on a charter jet coming home from a game. And it just devastated that community, and to this day touches a lot of people there in Huntington, West Virginia. The town, the identity of the town, everyone in the town is still really based off of that event. I mean, either by bloodline, lore, or friendship. You go, if you move to Huntington, West Virginia tomorrow, in 1 week, you would understand, and part of that, this tragedy would be a part of your makeup. And there were a few seniors that didn't make the trip because they were injured, and a student body that got together and said, you know what, let's keep playing football. And the next question was how? And we got to find a coach. Well, nobody really wanted that job, understandably so. And this one man, Jack Lengyel from Wooster, Ohio, said, you know what, I do want the job for the very simple reason of, I don't know, I think I can help. You're really on this uphill climb in the movie because the team was mostly freshmen. They were very small, looked like they had no shot at winning. You had an assistant coach who escaped the tragedy, played by Matthew Fox, who came back and said, look, I don't know if we're honoring these guys by losing. We're maybe disgracing these kids. But here's your heart-to-heart with him in the chapel.
Red, it doesn't matter if we win or if we lose. It's not even about how we play the game. What matters is that we play the game. One day, not today, not tomorrow, not this season probably, not next season either, but one day you and I are going to wake up and suddenly we're going to be like every other team in every other sport where winning is everything and nothing else matters. And when that day comes, well, that's when we'll honor them. Yeah.
Boy, you're getting emotional just watching that. And you got to know the real man, Jack Lengyel, the coach that you played. What did you learn from him? Sometimes it takes an outsider who was not a part of that. You know, he was a man who was not related to anyone on that plane crash. Didn't pretend to understand how everyone felt. And came in to do one simple thing, coach the football team, when he was you know, ask the tough questions like, well, what do you think about, what would you say to the people that don't think we should be playing football? He was very honest. He goes, I'm a football coach. That's what I'm here to do. You could say a lot of the town's feelings and griefs were on his shoulders, but he didn't come in with that intention. He did not come to this town to say, hey, I'm a savior. No, he came in to coach a football team, and it's exactly what they needed. They just needed that some semblance of structure, which then gave them some hope, you know. He was kind of crazy, and he provides some good comic relief in the movie. And speaking of comic relief, I don't know if you caught your buddy Matt Damon Monday night on
I've
David
heard something
Letterman.
About this.
Now, he says he only does one impression, and it's of you.
Right?
You want to see it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to have you down to Kilgore, where I'm from in Texas, maybe have a barbecue or something.
Well, that's very nice. Would I have to take my shirt off too, Matthew?
Well, if we were down in Austin, especially if it was summertime, it gets kind of hot, so.
Yeah.
Good, Damon.
Probably get more chicks if we took our shirts off.
That's pretty damn good.
Pretty good stuff, isn't it?
Damon.
He actually sounds just like you.
Especially that last part. I thought I was hearing a reverb.
Taking the shirts off. Yeah, we had some requests around here for you to do that too, but it's wintertime. You'll have to come back when it's warm outside.
Yeah, I like to monkey around under the sunshine. And so in Malibu or Australia, it's hot, so yeah.
There you go. Well, I hope you have great Christmas. Happy
yeah,
holidays.
I do too, and you as well. I'm actually going to go back to Australia, spend my Christmas with a family that I lived with as an exchange student in 1988.
Wow, that's
And
neat.
When I left, he had 5 daughters and 1 grandchild, and now he has 5 daughters and 12 grandchildren.
Holy
so
cow.
It's been 19 years. It's going to be a beautiful Christmas.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's a wonderful one, and congratulations on the movie
Thank
and
you
your
very
great
much.
performance.
I'm very proud of it.
You should be. Matthew McConaughey, starring in We Are Marshall, which opens nationwide Friday, December 22nd.